What's up, guys? This is Louis back with another episode of Development, and today I have the wonderful Jade with me.
Hi.
How you
Wonderful.
doing, Jade? How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. I mean, I can. I'm trying to watch the Oscars, but I can't find it anywhere. But that's not really a complaint. So
You gotta check maybe that Hulu or
I'm not paying for live TV with Hulu.
I don't do that either. I don't
If
know.
I can find a streaming site, yeah, no.
I'll find one. I'll hook you up with it.
I
I usually find some good links.
It's okay though. You don't have to put in much effort to find it. I will find. They will let me know who won what. I won't miss out on anything.
That is true. So,
Yeah.
for the wonderful people that will be watching this show today, I know
Mhm.
Jay back from high school,
Yeah.
and we've known each other for a really long time already. We finished high school like how long ago?
We started high school in 2004.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're almost at 20 years.
it's been a long time, but
Yeah.
so I brought you on the show today because you've been doing your thing lately, and this spot that's in Queens, New York, and that you're a co-owner of that I didn't know when I first hit you up about. I see you repping this spot. Who can I talk to about interviewing? And you was like
Me.
me, and I was like, wait, you own this spot? And you said,
Mhm.
"Yep, I'm a co-owner with my mom's." So let's tell everybody today what is this spot.
Okay, so I co-own the Nourish Spot, which is located in South Jamaica, Queens. The address is 10705 Guy Arbor Boulevard. It's a juice bar, smoothie bar, salad bar. It's just a way to bring fresh fruits and vegetables into a hood that, we don't have a lot of options of fresh fruits and vegetables. Um, and so we called it the Nourish Spot because we wanted to be the spot that you could come, get some nourishment from, and not just with healthy food, but with fellowship, because you never know, who you can possibly see that comes in. So you never know what kind of conversation would spark or what kind of nourishment you'll actually get. But yeah, we just wanted a business that'll be a place where people can get nourished, and it is. That's what it's doing.
All right. Well, from what I've seen so far, and we'll show that a little bit later, that that spot look good with them juices
Yeah.
and the salads and
Yeah.
like the acai bowls, and
Mhm.
you guys do a lot. So
With a lot of those recipes. I mean, for the salads, those are create your own options. So those are primarily made by the customer. They literally just tell us whatever they want in it and we just put it in it. But as far as like the juices and the smoothies that are not create your own, those are for the most part me.
okay.
As the culinarian, that's me.
So since you got some culinary in you, how did this all come about? Like who thought of what? Who was like, I want this spot. This is the name. Like how did that come up?
Okay, so originally, it was an idea where my mom had just like got laid off from her job on some shit. And so she was going through the motions of dealing with, the abrupt change of life, the abrupt quality of life that had changed because, she's working in this position for so many years. And so she started going through the motions. She started applying for new jobs and venturing out to see, what else was out there and getting back in to the workforce. She went on a couple of interviews, and after a while, she started to realize, like, I don't really want to work for other people. Like, I don't really want to work for anybody else. I don't want to work for I don't like the rules, that they have. I don't want to have to continue to get up. After this point, she had been home for a couple of I think I want to say a week or at least a month. So she, now she has her own schedule where she could get up when she wants. And it's like now, like, hey, do you really want to get back in that waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to then take the Long Island Railroad into the city? And it was like, no. So now it came down to, all right, so what do you like? And for my mom, she had started towards the end of the career, she had started going on a healthy journey. So smoothies and juices became important to her.
Yeah.
with me having at that point just come back from being a chef on a ship, I had all this culinary background, and so my mom's like, "Hey, let's open a restaurant or something." And so I'm like, at first I was like, it's a lot of responsibility. Like it is a lot of responsibility to open up a restaurant, open and run a restaurant. So I'm not gonna lie, I was very apprehensive and like honestly, like, hey, do you want to do something else? Like, do we not want to do something this strenuous? Because it's a lot of back-breaking work. But no, my mom was like, nah, we need this. This is something that the hood needs. And that's one thing I cannot deny is we definitely need this because it's no reason I have to go so far to get a smoothie. So yeah, we walked around the corner from my house and we just started looking for stuff to see if we could find an apartment, a building for rent or something like that, just to see. And then it just so happened that one of the buildings that was around the corner had my mom's initials on it and a for rent sign in the window. So it just seemed like a sign at that point because it's just like your name's already there. Yep. You know, like it literally was just like DK, like that was it. So it's just like, I mean, what other words? But it literally started with DK on top. So I'm like, your name's already there. It's for rent. It's just like how much. It just seemed like everything just was going, you know, in a row. Like it just started. It just made the ball easier to downhill because it was just like, well, yeah, downhill because it's just like, hey, this is a location, already has your name on it. It's for rent. How easy it can it get? And so sure enough, we got the space, and after that, it was a wrap. And using my culinary, you know, my travels and my mom's travels, we tried to find, you know, different ways, a menu to come together with bringing ingredients that people are not used to, and then you know the ones that everyone are already used to, and make it work. And almost 6 years later, it'll be 6 years in September, and we're still running and working,
which is good. Like
amazing, especially after this pandemic.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know about it for as long as 6 years. I probably learned it like maybe a year, last year or 2 years ago, and I saw you repping it. I was just like, okay, like you know, she probably liked this spot, and I'm like, you know, I gotta check it out. If you're saying it's good, and
thank you, I appreciate that.
And other people are saying it's good, it must be good. Like, and then I was just like, and then when I saw the location, I was like, hold up, a juice spot or a smoothie spot and salads in Jamaica. I was like, you don't see those. You see those more down in like Astoria, Queens.
Nah, you don't see that in the hood.
Yeah, no. And
you don't think this comes to the hood, right?
Yeah, you don't. It's all the, unfortunately, all the other unhealthy stuff that happens.
That aids with keeping you in the doctor with heart problems and diabetes and all the stuff that honestly it's all, I mean, I don't want to say all of it is avoidable because some are genetically predisposition to certain ailments. I will say like that it's been proven that some people have genes that get them sick. But a lot of these, I mean, it's proven that exercise can can help with heart disease, and a better diet can help with diabetes, and a better diet can help, some of these ailments. But, due to not people, fresh food being priced so much higher than junk food, it's not affordable. And I feel like it's that way on purpose because, I mean, I'll make more money off of the person who's constantly in the hospital than the person who's sick. I mean, the person who's healthy. So it's one of those things where it's just like, no, we figured now let's try to be different. Let's try to be a help in the sense that now we want to bring, at least give you one less thing or one more thing that can help you in the journey of staying healthy or staying, above ground.
Yeah, for sure. How was it during COVID? Like, unfortunately we're still in. How did you guys I guess keep going with all the rules and regulations and the craziness of all of it?
Well, luckily, we pivot one thing about I feel like most of people of color, Black people, brown people, whatever, we have to be used to change, right? Because it one day you talk to one person and they say one thing, then you go talk to their supervisor or their peer and they say something different. There are new rules that change every day for us.
Yeah.
So it's not new. Like it wasn't new to have to accommodate these new rules. It was just simply like, all right, cool. Well, no more indoor dining. All right. Well, this could be a pickup window. Y'all don't have to come in. The only people who could come in are the people who work here. So that helps. That was a way to keep us open because now you close indoor dining, but it doesn't close takeout. So now we just switched to a pickup model, a delivery model. Which worked. A lot of our customers actually acclimated to it. And so now is the point where we're trying to just change the whole storefront to make it more space inside and just make it like a pickup window or considering that. And then we came up, we found devices. So now they have handheld registers or handheld devices where you can complete transactions. So it's no more, taking people's card from them to go swipe it in the restaurant, then run back outside with their card and the receipt. Like we alleviated that worry. And then we started using more of the delivery apps. So a lot of our profit really came from more people using the delivery apps. So more people using Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash versus picking up. But I'm not gonna say it was easy because it wasn't, but being that we have fruits and vegetables that are used to help, fight colds and fight viruses and stuff like that, it worked because it's like, hey, we have some of the medicine that can help fight this along with whatever else you can do. So it was one of those things like one hand washed each other. We just learned how to now use our delivery partners more, start marketing more with them on there. And yeah, luckily our customers were loyal and they were just like, hey, we'll come out. We'll just stand outside and order, or we'll order before we come and have it ready so that we're not standing outside long. But everyone has been like pivoting with us, and we make sure that we're very communicative. So we post like all of this stuff on Twitter or Instagram, or Facebook, so that it's not like blindsiding people when they come. Most of them are aware.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Congrats on that, because a lot of business can unfortunately stay open at this time, or
absolutely,
or fortunately close. I'm glad you guys found a way to stay open and still help your community out with staying healthy at these crazy times.
Yeah.
So who made this awesome menu of smoothies? And I know you said your salads are pre-made, not pre-made, like people make them, and all these foods you got going on. Who was the mastermind?
So I'm not gonna say all, but at least like the original ones that we had was for the most part me, my brother, and my mother. But I'm gonna say 90% of that was me. 90%. No, because like most of it, we were really just mixing and matching stuff to see what worked originally, and then it came with like, all right, no, you already know certain flavor profiles, so you will know what would and won't work. So try to mix some stuff together. And so for certain stuff, I try to stay with the classics. Like everyone's familiar with the strawberry banana smoothie. I'm pretty sure everyone's had a strawberry banana smoothie. But I didn't want to just have a regular strawberry banana smoothie. Like I wanted it to be different.
Yeah.
Because what's the point? So, so I just had to figure out what can I add in this to make it different. I mean, you'll still have your strawberry banana, but what else can I add in it? So, yeah, for the most part, I would say it was me.
Okay. And do you like use somebody to grab all your fruits and vegetables, and like how does that come about, when especially with like COVID now, with trying to grab all your healthy stuff and get it to the shop?
So it was a hassle. I don't run the day-to-day operation for the most part. Like I do go up I will go in and run it sometimes, but for the most part, my mom was handling that. And we have I'm not sure if a lot of people know, but there's a place called Restaurant Depot or Jethro, and that's where a lot of these restaurants shop. It's kind of like BJ's, but nah, it's kind of, but yes, it's still a warehouse and they sell wholesale, but they just sell it to restaurants particularly. So it's the grind of going in there and picking up groceries 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning before the store opens and getting back to the store to offload them. But yeah, one store or two stores, the different restaurant depots, sometimes local green grocers if we need like something immediately. But it hasn't been that, like, it's been a steady flow. Like those stores weren't closing. So luckily it was able to keep the system of however we were doing it before COVID. We can continue to still do it this way now.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Cause I know a lot, like you said, I know a lot of people that own like their own business that has to deal with food. They go to their local groceries or shop and stores and they pick the freshest lettuce and tomatoes and avocados and all this stuff, and I'm just like, woof, you gotta get up.
I mean, in a perfect world, I think every chef would love to have like a fresh market that they can go to and actually go like pick this stuff wholesale, where they're literally like farmers, or I'm pretty sure like back in the day where farmers used to probably all meet up with all their stuff and you just go sell. And so I can go to the farmer's market and be like, hey, I see you have a pallet of, whatever. I'll take that entire pallet off of you.
Yeah.
So we don't do that as much because I feel like everybody's pushing things to big box retailers.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be the love, to go to a fresh market and pick your fresh like fruits and vegetables straight from the farmer who knows exactly, what the soil was planted in, what fertilizers or what wasn't being used.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not.
So yeah, that is true. So another thing I've noticed about your shop, which is really cool, you got I don't remember the number specifically, but I know you guys have gotten awards for your shop. And I know some of them are to help the community, that you help the community out. I recently just saw one on Instagram that your plaque is at like a Staples, I think. I don't remember. And I think that's so amazing. Like who puts that together?
So I would say that's a bit of both of me and my mom, but I would lean more my mom because my mom has a PR background. So she is a publicist, a PR person. She's been doing public relations for most of her life. So a lot of the marketing and the pushing of it is, I would say, partly my mom, but it's also on, I feel like, the company itself and the brand that we built and the kind of support that we kind of want to build. Is we're not asking them, like for instance, Staples, we're not asking them to support us, or we didn't ask for that. That was one thing that my mom literally just walked in, because we use them frequently. Like we try to keep, money in the area. So we go to that Staples all the time as far as like printing stuff for our menus. For a lot of our stuff, we'll just use the local business. So I feel like it's, it's them. It's the people who work in those Staples who understand and who support us. And so I think it's just grateful that people are agreeing with what we're doing, and that we are actually seeing like, hey, you're actually, your work is being awarded because people agree with what you're doing and you're doing it. So yeah, I would say that's partly my mom, and also because I feel like we are who we say we are. Like we're doing what we say we are planning on doing, and it's to help and it's to nourish. And so we're finding ways to keep the community nourished as well.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen that you bring the community together, you help the community, and especially around Jamaica, and it's not all that, I guess you could say, great, but
my neighborhood is amazing. I don't know what society is saying, but South Jamaica Queens is popping. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. I understand that it's a lot of
it's a little hot sometimes.
It's not. I mean, it's only hot to outsiders. I mean, I've never had any issues. Never.
Neither.
I've had more issues outside my community than inside my community. And it's weird. Like, it's usually the outsiders who don't know, when you come into someone else's home, you acclimate by their religion and their rules. People come into your home and then they expect you to bend to their will. And that's not how we work, especially not in a community that we had to build on our own because nobody else supported us. So I feel like, it's not that it's hot. It's just, people do things toward us. And then when you get the reaction that they want, it's now, oh my God, they're the bad guys.
Yeah, no, of course.
Right. If you restrict enough oxygen, people are going to die. Like, what do you expect to happen if you don't feed an animal? And I'm not calling us or my community an animal, but just generally saying, we all know what happens when you don't feed an animal. Usually what happens, they'll either start to turn on their owner, right? They usually, 9 out of 10, they will try to attack their owner. What do you expect? So
yeah, of course.
No, we are not bad at all.
And
anyway, no, okay. People just assume, it's the stereotype.
No, of course, yeah. So what's next for you guys in the Nourish Spot? Are you guys wanting to expand? Are you gonna stay in New York? Like, what's next for you guys?
I don't know. I don't know. In one hand, you want to grow beyond and become this. You want to become a household name, and you want to do this. But it's just like, at some point, it's like, all right, well, aren't you that already?
Yeah.
Like, when you look at that scale, aren't you a household name already? People are talking about you in households. So it's just like, on one hand, I'm kind of wanting to savor the moment of, hey, this was an idea that has now birthed into this. So this, let's savor this. There are things that we are planning on expanding into. We're just waiting until see which one pops. I'm not going to say what we're doing because I'm going to jinx it, but there are different things happening in the background, in the works, that hopefully will continue to expand the brand, and further our reach, further our name. And
definitely, you guys do deserve the best, and guys should expand.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Because for a small business owner, like, you gotta work harder than these corporates. And
I mean, and on one hand, I know a lot of people push entrepreneurship, right? But entrepreneurship is 24/7. At least with certain jobs, you go from 9 to 5 or 3 to 11. I mean, you might not like your shift, but once you leave that place, you don't have to think about it until you go back the next day. When you own a business, you don't have that luxury, right? Because you have to literally be thinking of what's going to happen 24/7. You never know. Like, God forbid, who knows what can happen at any time of night. You close your store, you think you're done for the day. Next thing you know, your alarm is going off at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you have to respond. If you work for somebody else, who cares? You find out in the morning, right? You find out in the morning, you either don't have to go to work, or once you get to work, they be like, yo, you know what happened? This is what happened. I don't have any responsibility. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, it's literally a sink or swim, because either if you don't make your money, you can't eat. There's no, there's no body behind you. And in this case, luckily there's no bank. So there's not like, no one that we're indebted to, or in debt to. So that helps. But in the case that, for instance, you open a business and you're out for a loan, it's a different kind of, hustle now, because it's like, you have to pay people back. That bank is going to want their money back as soon, usually a 5-day late. That's it. They want it. If they send the notice at the 5 days is late, it's like, yo, where's my money?
Yep.
So it makes it, it does make it harder. It does make the pressure a little bit much, but some people gonna do it. Some people gonna realize, like, I'm just gonna go back to working for someone else, and
Definitely true. I definitely agree with you. It's a hustle and bustle 24/7 all year round. And I give you guys a lot of credit for that.
Thank
Uh,
you.
so talking about the Nourish Spot, what is your favorite thing in there that, let's say, I should go out and try, or like anybody that's watching us to go check it out and be like, I want to go. I want to go try that too.
Okay, so I'm gonna say right now my favorite smoothie is an early bird, which is basically like a fruit punch. It's just a bunch of berries, pineapples, bananas. It's just really fruity. It's so good.
Mm.
I would say the favorite juice, and it's only because of I believe it's a very interesting conundrum. Is called playing with my emotions, and because it literally is what it says. Like it's really its name. It's one of those drinks that you're drinking it and you're just like, I don't know about this. Like,
Yeah.
I like it, but then I don't know. Like, I'm so confused. But it's not a bad confusion. It's like one of those things where it's just like, what is it? Like, what is that? What is it's something in there that's going to be like, this is really playing with my emotions. That's literally how it got its name. Was I gave a sample to my brother and I was like, here, try this. And so then he drank it and he was just like, it's playing with my emotions. And I'm like, perfect. That is the name. And yeah, so that I would say those would be the two things. Either a smoothie, either the early bird smoothie or playing with my emotions.
I definitely gotta go check that one out.
Yes.
That one sounds good that I want to be curious about. Like,
yes. I'm like, what is good, but what is it's one of those things. Try it.
When I try it out, I'll definitely let you know. Be like, you guys really played with my emotions.
I was be like, yo, you really play with my emotions with that one. Like what did you expect? I mean, that's the name of it for a reason, but it will play with your emotions.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely check that out because
So next time.
So we gotta show a little love to the spot, the Nourish Spot. And so we got their Instagram page going on. You guys
follow us.
You guys better follow. I'm following. You gotta support your friends. One.
Yes.
And you gotta support all your local businesses. I'm not local too.
Listen, support that. Honestly, I feel like support the things that you would support. I mean, I wouldn't put it because I'm not gonna lie. I don't support all things that my friends do because I don't agree with all they do. But I say it. But I mean, in this sense, how can you not support healthy?
Definitely support all your local businesses. For all my listeners, definitely go check out their Instagram page, their Facebook page. If you're local to New York or anywhere in New York, go check it out. Like just give them a shout out, even if you didn't have their drink or their salads or their fruit bowl.
I mean, you can even go to the Google reviews. Like it's not. I mean, non-biased. We serve good food.
Look at that food right there.
On top of a waffle.
That looks good.
It does. Fresh catering, customized salad.
Customized salads, all the fresh fruits. Like what more?
That's another waffle.
What more can you ask for? Look, I didn't even know about this. This is all right here.
And as you see, a community news alert. Like, so we actually news you can use. So we actually try to, nourish in more ways than one. So we post job opportunities as well on there. We just have to do a board. So if people, so like people will tell us like, hey, we have some, we are hiring. And I'm like, we'll post it. I mean, how else can you help the community? Give them the tools that they need. Give people, a lot of people don't even know where to look for this stuff. So hey, we're trying to make it easy and just internship opportunities.
I know we're stuck in 2020 right now. I mean 2021, sorry. And I know we're stuck in COVID, but if anybody needs a job, Nourish Spot might be hiring, or they're posting.
Hiring.
Don't be lazy, people. I know that. that unemployment and that that 300 must be nice, but
No, I'm not gonna lie. There are some people who make. I mean, what unemployment usually 300, anywhere between I think 3 to 5 for certain people. There are certain people that's not making $2,000 a month.
Yeah, I know.
In this world, so I understand while some people are like, no, I'd rather just stay here on unemployment because I'm not gonna make $2,000 a month going to work when
that's a fact. Sure.
But now people are actually, I think New York City, the minimum wage I think is $15 an hour, and I think with $15, and I'm not gonna math right now, but I think that's equivalent, maybe.
Yeah. It's a good amount. Does New York deserve more?
Yes, because how can you afford it with most people paying 24% in taxes?
That's for dang sure. Also show their Facebook some love.
Yes.
Got that like going, so show them some
appreciate it.
Got about 974 following, and then you got 1,000 people checked in. So this is a spot, people. This is a spot right here. Get your healthy on.
Get your healthy on.
They got the little shop going on.
Mm-hmm.
Masks.
Everybody need a mask.
Everybody needs masks. Definitely go check it out. And then gotta show love to one more page, which is y'all guys' home website page.
Oh yes.
Definitely go check it out. See who they are. They got about us. Just a little bit going on.
Yeah, we on some of the press and awards that we won,
which is awesome. Like,
it'll link to all the news articles and stuff. You can also go in there and order food.
Food
for pickup, for delivery. Like, we've made it easy. I try to make it easy for everyone to, one-stop shop.
You're on almost every food app: Uber Eats, Grubhub, Seamless, Caviar.
Yes, but the menu on each of them are not the same.
Yeah.
Some of them get different things.
And I see you guys are making some homemade dressings. What's that about?
Oh, we like for our salads in store, we already make dressing. Only one that we buy is ranch because that's the most common one. But as far as everything else, we make our own vinaigrettes. So we make a balsamic vinaigrette, a honey orange ginger vinaigrette, and the favorite is the herb dressing. Eventually want to start bottling those up and selling them instead of just doing little salad dressings that we give with our salads. We actually want to do the full sell the bottles, and who knows how far that can go.
Yeah. And then you got your whole little menu here going on.
This is a video that was filmed for us. And this basically, shows
guys are busting down in the kitchen.
Yes, it's a lot of color. It always smells so good in there. It's like because it's always fruit.
Yeah,
sweet.
Salads. What more can you ask for? Look at that. Everybody busting it down right there.
Exactly.
Pre-made salads. Everybody making their salads going on here.
Wraps.
Little wraps.
Wraps.
Yeah, that's starting to look mad good. Look at that.
Shoot. Same thing like that. I look mad good.
You guys really went above me on to show what you guys got, and that curbside service.
Yeah, we tried to make it, and so this is usually what it's like for delivery is handing it out, and that's regular like pickup orders, and that's it. That's the neighborhood.
That's hot. I like that. I like that little promo.
Thank you. That's a quick welcome to the Nourish Spot. This is what you get.
What more can we ask for? So
make it simple,
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can ask for.
Right. That's all you can ask for.
Everybody's gotta stay healthy. We're at a crazy time where you never know what can get you sick or anything. So
Absolutely.
you're on that healthy kick, people definitely check out the Nourish Spot. They got
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. They said that for a reason. And you don't have to necessarily eat an apple. You can put it in a salad. You can put it in a juice. You can put it in a smoothie. But the nutrients of an apple, the vitamins and stuff that comes with it, is for a reason.
Get those carrots, gotta get those eyes going.
That's me.
True. Yes, get those eyes.
Ginger is good for immunity. So ginger shots. I mean, for all those who like to drink, get a ginger shot. Turmeric is good for like the skin, and it helps also with immunity. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that you can get in medicine can be found in fruits and in vegetables, like the same vitamins that you can get. So, I mean, you need vitamin C, eat an orange. You don't have to take the pills. So,
yep, that's true. All your fish oils and whatever else, and whatever else anybody wants to put in their smoothies or.
Right. I mean, you'd be surprised at some of the stuff that people ask for, and we just especially in the create your own. Okay, because the only thing that you can say is, I mean, you made it. These are the ingredients you asked for. So if you don't like how it tastes,
that was on you.
Personal responsibility. Because
do you get customers like that? That like
honestly, no, not. I haven't, especially when it comes to create your own items. I haven't, not in a long time, have I received someone complaining about something that they created taste. But I really don't know how I would react in that situation, because it's like, I don't know what you want me to do. I didn't make it. Like, this is not what I requested. This is what you requested.
Yeah, that is true. It is. I'm only asking because I know, like, when they're like, oh, put half a cup of this, half a cup of that, oh, add this, add that, and then like, you expect it, I guess, to come out amazing, and then like when you try it, it's just like, it's not, and then it's just like how you can't really put accountability on yourself. It's more like on the customers, but then
that's what I mean. That's us. Now, for me, if you are ordering something that, for instance, we make on the regular, so if you're ordering a strawberry banana slammer and it doesn't taste like a strawberry banana slammer, then that's on us, because I know what it's supposed to taste like, and clearly you know what it's supposed to taste like. But and so for those, that's my fault, our fault. But when it comes to create your own items, salads, juices, smoothies, whatever it is, the personal responsibility literally is not on me. It becomes on them, because it's just like, listen, what do you want in it? If you tell me you want peanut butter, apples, bananas, spinach, kale in a smoothie, and you don't like how that all tastes, I didn't put it in there. I mean, these are the ingredients you asked me for. Like, I would have only put them in there because you asked me to put them in there.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But we don't honestly, we don't have many of those problems at all. Unless, like, back when we had like people in the store, it would be a little let me say different, because then, they're actually watching you do it. And so they're like, oh, so they'll see me putting one ingredient in, and they'll be like, okay, more of that, and then less of this. And so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You want it. And then, if you get the response, if you don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I follow what you said. I know.
I follow instructions to a T. I apologize that your instructions did not lead me to the right direction, but I apologize. That's all I can say is, hey, but I didn't create this.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of businesses say that the customer's always right, but then I know when it comes to, when them telling you like, I want this and that, and half a cup of this, half a cup of that, and then you do it exactly as they say, and you get it, and they get it, and they don't like it. It's like, it's not me, it's you then.
That's agreed.
Yeah.
But then it's weird, because in this, I feel like, I don't know, we've made it in a way that we've been following this customer is always right logic for so long, that now that we, I guess, are letting people know, like, no, you're not always right. And I mean, I'm a customer somewhere too. So I'm speaking from the customer's perspective, not of a business, just as a business owner, but as a customer. I know that there are times where I myself am not correct in the situation. Do you try it anyway? Of course, some people will try to get away with it if they can, but You're not always right. I'm not always correct. And sometimes I know that it is my fault. It's not, the other person's fault.
Yeah.
But personal responsibility is a big thing. And I don't think we have a good, America doesn't have a good track with accountability. So I think it's just the us as American issue. I'm just going to blame that one on society. America doesn't like to take accountability for their problems. So I'm not going to take accountability for mine either. So yeah, they're wrong. Not me.
That is true. Well, I want to thank you today for coming on the show. Thank you. Thank you for coming on and repping the Nourish Spot. I was
Anytime. Hopefully, I'll be back with my next business development after.
Yes, if you got another one or you got another venture you guys are doing, definitely let me know. We can definitely talk about that.
As soon as it's up and running. I don't talk about my blessings until after they happen. I feel like talking about them before they happen, it's just it leaves the devil too much room to play with it. So after they are developed, I got you. Right back to the development to talk about how we were developed.
Yes, that's right. That's all we can ask for.
I got you.
Well, I hope for you and your mom biggest blessings on your shop. More years to come for you guys. Nothing bad.
I appreciate it. Same to you.
Yeah, thank you.
This continues to go far.
Thank you.
Can't wait.
And as everybody can see, my sign did lop down a little bit, but don't worry.
Listen.
It's all part of the development. Try to figure that out.
You got to develop, right? You got to start somewhere. You're going to continue to improve. It's going to continue to get better with time. And I mean, it's better than not doing it, right? You could still be sitting here saying, dang, I want to start a podcast about developing and how people got started. But no, you're doing it. So it's easier to help update, than it is to just start. So keep it going. I mean, you've gotten this far and you're going to continue to go far. So
thank you. Much love for sure.
Thank you.
Well guys,
those who support you. I mean,
that's love right there. That's love.
I'm serious, but what would be? I mean, what would I get out of it of not supporting someone who puts support in me? Like, I think that's it's rude and it doesn't make sense. It's like if someone's wishing the best for you, only wish the best for them back. And whatever you can do to support, I'm here to support. So,
thank you.
Oh, no problem. I appreciate you for having me.
Yes, definitely, and appreciate you. Appreciate the Nourish Spot, and much more to come for you guys.
Yes.
All right, guys. So definitely give the Nourish Spot a follow on Facebook.
At the Nourish Spot everywhere.
Yes, at the Nourish Spot. The DTHE
NOURISHSPOT.
Yes, definitely. And if you ever visit that spot, tag them, tag their juices, tag their salad, tag that you.
And if you visit them from here, make sure you tag the development too. I want to know where you came from. I want to know how you found us. So make sure you tag at MDMC Entertainment as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
You guys can follow. Yep.
Have a great week.
Yes. And you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's _official. Follow MDMC Entertainment on Instagram and Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Leave a comment that you went to the Nourish Spot if you did. And, listen to us on all your local podcasters, Spotify, Apple, all those good stuff. Because I can't remember them all. And Jade, thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, guys. You guys have a good rest of your day.
Bye.